I believe we're beginning to see a shift in the consumption of content. Long form is on the rise, while short form as we know it is reaching its limit. But let me take you back to 2020, 2021. TikTok was in its prime and Instagram had recently launched Reels. Short form content reigned supreme. We as viewers were captivated by this new, authentic, bite-sized entertainment that was available at every single swipe. Fast forward to the present day, and this saturation of social media content has pushed audiences, including myself, back towards long-form content. And here's why. Attention span versus intention. When it comes to social, we often talk about decreasing attention spans, but I'd argue it's less about time and more about intention. Doom scrolling for 30 minutes makes you feel incredibly guilty, whereas watching a 30-minute long YouTube video feels purposeful and intentional. Whether it's learning something new, diving into a niche interest, or just watching something entertaining, it's our intentions that leave us feeling good or bad about what we've done. Value over volume. If you ask me what Reels I've watched in the past week, I could probably name about 2. But if you ask me what YouTube videos I've watched, I can remember the title, I know who uploaded them. Honestly, for some of them, I could even tell you when they were uploaded. Short form content is entertaining in the moment, but it rarely leaves a lasting impression. Long form content, on the other hand, offers depth. It entertains and educates. It builds trust and loyalty. In a world of quick hits, long form content can deliver real value. Conversion of viewers. 1 million views on Instagram Reels might look impressive, but how often does that actually convert to meaningful action? At most, you might get somebody to press the share button. Compare that to 100k views on a YouTube video with a targeted audience and a clear message. The difference in value for brands and creators is night and day, and that applies to follower accounts too. 10k subscribers built from long form content on YouTube is worth at least 100k on a platform like Instagram and TikTok. That's why a lot of influencers live off of brand deals. Meanwhile, long form content creators build their own brands and sell their own products. And that's not even taking into account the money that they can make from ad monetization. This is because long form content fosters connection and trust and drives impact in a way that short form rarely can. All that being said, there are benefits to short form content. In fact, one of its biggest benefits when done right is the ability to drive audiences towards long form platforms. Many creators have grown massive audiences by going viral with cut downs or snippets of their long form content on platforms like TikTok and Instagram. Take Sam Sulek for example. He went from 0 to 4 million subscribers in just over a year, thanks of course to his great content, but also in part due to the countless fan pages uploading clips of his content to other platforms. These short snippets introduced him to new audiences who then actively sought out his long form videos. And there are so many examples of this. Just look at Outdoor Boys and the Sidemen. Go to TikTok alone and you'll find hundreds of clips of their content, which in turn drives audiences to go and watch the long form videos. It's proof that short form can be a powerful gateway to deeper engagement. Short form content also shines in niches like fashion and beauty, where quick inspiration and visual appeal reign supreme. And let's not forget, one of the biggest reasons short form grew in the way that it did is shareability. Funny memes and relatable clips are often the sparks that ignite conversations and connections between friends and family. The point is, short form serves a different purpose. You use it to funnel through to the longer platforms. Look at Diary of a CEO. They create trailers every single week, pushing people to go and listen to the podcast or watch the podcast on YouTube. But if you're a creator or brand, I think now is the perfect time to rethink your strategy. Ask yourself, how can you use short form content to introduce yourself to new audiences, and how can you use long form content to provide value and depth? There's so much more I could dive into around this topic, and I'd love to know what you as the viewer would like to know more about. And if you found this video insightful or thought-provoking in any way, a thumbs up would go really far. I'll see you all in the next video.